So yeah, I'm a couple of minutes early. Sue me. Actually, don't. That'll be expensive. So this might go a bit weird. I'm not sure if my computer's going to handle this too well, but I need to record this as we're shooting it, so I can use it for a subsequent video. I'm going to start putting my love of NR decks and free-to-play decks to test, and actually actively rate the decks on how effective they are, what they can do, what they can't do, are they fun to play. We're going to start off with a fully built Marincess deck. I've written it wrong, I've called it Marincess instead of Marincess, doing well. I'm going to play it in ranked, obviously. Now, NR isn't really the most optimal way to play. Like, ideally you want to be doing free-to-play mode. I wonder what deck I'm going to be up against with the recent anniversary pack and all the anniversary parts that everyone's going to be using. I'm probably going to be playing a lot against a lot of Dark Magician today, so we're probably going to get absolutely trolled by it. So let's see how this goes. Not terrible as a hand go. Okay, they're pulling, straight away they're pulling Illusion, yeah. So the Marincess deck, the idea behind it in this case is to basic bitch your way into this one. That looks so nice as a dual field. And of course they're playing the deck. Don't worry, I am planning on using this deck as well. I just need to figure out how I want to build it, and I'll probably do a quick video on that deck when I get a moment. But let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get a win via timeout. They're very disconnected. General basic idea, flood some board, use the early links to snag the field spell. Oops. You know, early links grab the field spell. What was I saying? And then the link free can constantly bring things like Marincess Wave back. So in theory, this might be a pretty well-rounded deck if it gets off the ground. If it doesn't, it's just going to fall over. And there's the problem, the circle. It's kind of glorious, because it constantly spins. So, can they get the extra... Oh, hello! They've got the dragon out. Okay, this person is taking his time sorting himself out, but I like it. It's giving me a nice showcase into what this deck might do. But he's down to one card left. So he chooses to summon itself instead. He's going to fuse the two of them into something. You threw them into illusion. I think he might have overplayed his hand here. This could be quite good. So you've thrown them both. So that's a dragon and a dark magician. That's gonna make, yep, dark magician, dragon knight. Cannot target spells or trap check control of card effects. They can't destroy card effects. However, you've got nothing on the quick fire here that I can currently see to make use of this circle. Ah, I see. He's gonna pitch the circle to draw a card, and now he has an unknown quantity. Which could be that he did rig the order, so this could be the resurrection. No, it's branded, everybody! God damn. Branded Dark Magician. I mean, that's one way to make the deck competent. Use a bit of your favourite stuff alongside the big beats that is branded. I mean, oh, okay. It feels like you've just burned your entire hand out for this and made the branded engine worse. Don't know how I feel about that one. Straight into Mirror Jade. Okay, so we've got a Mirror Jade to deal with. So if I force it to leave the field, he can destroy all monsters I control. If my monsters are touchable. He can also quick effect banish a monster, is that correct? Yeah, so you can banish a monster of mine. I don't intend to give him much room for that one. because I've got bonus summons left, right, and centre. Are you going to trigger early? See, the advantage of this deck, it has gas. As you can see, most of this deck goes. Look at it go. Now if you don't interrupt me here and do that, okay, let's get a third one on the field just to make sure. I target this field. Now's your chance, mate. Come on, do the banish. Do the banish. Banish me. Try. No? Alright. See, I've got the goldfish just chilling now. I could, if I was being silly, go straight into the rank 3, but I need to use the rank 2 here. Because you can't be used to make a rank 1. Either way, I'm going to go fetch a spell because I've got enough to go into rank 2 if he removes this. That's fine, yeah, that's it. It's just more gas, we go. Unaffected by card effects, that's what I like, that's what I like. You don't have a circle in the right spot. So we go into this. Oh, unaffected by monster effects, he literally won't be able to touch this one, that's useful. Get the goldfish here. So this one's untouchable. As long as she's made properly with Crystal Heart, she's untouchable. And we have a playable from hand Marincess Wave if he tries to play funny as soon as the Link 3 hits. It's like it, it's got a little bit of inbuilt defense. It's got this glorious Battle Ocean. Just a bit of gas and you just get big bungus beats. So, what it does well, it punches. It does indeed punch. I did not need the extra monster there. Whoops. Oh well. Let's go make the finisher. Oh, I do want to go pull a card back to hand to get some. Actually, yeah, we want to try and get a few more cards available for the Link monster. Sorry, to the reset for next turn, because I don't think this turn's going to just go smoothly. Yeah, I was expecting Tax Dragon. Tax Dragon would have caned here. Because that allows me to pick up this. No, as I said, Banish from Graveyard instead. I misread her. I misread, but I just messed up. It's fine though, it's fine. I've still got the immunity I need. I can now do the thing. We now make... Yeah. As much as I don't want to lose you in that regard, we'll do this, Let's slap it here. We got this. We've got some plays, we've got some plans, we've got some tactics. So go straight into Marble Rock, it's fine and dandy. We now trigger this. If he wants to try and stop me, which is the best time, I have a Link free that can now trigger a trap from hand. Because he has to send the extra to the starting point. Now in theory I should be able to trigger. There we go. Big fat nope. Get negated, sir. That's it, you've got one of the strongest backup traps in the game in terms of protecting your board in that respect. That's just filthy, and because it's made of hearts, it's now completely immune to monster effects, and it's just a big smack stick. Now, can I make any... Oh, and this can get me a card back, can't it? Which means I can put that straight back in my hand. Like, recyclability, it got that. Negate, it's got that. Can I make anything useful if I link 2 here? If I put fish down, I can make this, which is a 1500. Need some way to free it out of my hand, realistically. but the fish needs me to have 2 monsters and a fish, so not really. And I can't make any of the other link ones, so I think I'm just stuck with you chilling on the field for a minute and being a bit vulnerable. Ah hell, let's put the fish down anyway. Get that link 2 rolling. Because then if they do replace me, I can still use Marincess Wave in some fashion. We got fishy. Oh, he's a double down pointer, yeah, so you're meant to use one of the normal Marincess ones to give you a link on either side. At least in this setup. Right, so now we've got the bungus of the beats. We're going to lose Fishy to this smack, by the by, because of this thing. But my opponent has next to nothing here. End phase of the turn. That's cool. Before that, though, he's going to punch out this. So you've got a solid offense, solid protection card. You just need to be a bit lucky in the non-SR UR version of this deck because you can't guarantee Marincess Wave and the Ocean. So that's not terrible. And because it's immune to effects, it's a very tanky card right now in terms of Marble Rock. We can just keep rolling Marincess Wave over and over again. And he's burnt out of hand, so we're probably going to get an easy dub here. You might hear me occasionally scritching with a pencil. Don't mind that, I'm just taking notes on the deck so I can give it a proper review in video. How about you don't? And we're going to surrender. Just like that. Easy as pie. Oh, that gave us our rank up to tier 3 again. We made it, boys. Let's keep rolling. See if we can find more Dark Magician decks or not. Might become the theme of the day. How well does this deck fight against Dark Magician? Oh, maybe not. So we want to try and go first, naturally. Going first, you get your set up your big bungus board. You get your big bungus beater on board. And the lovely little thing that goes, yes, I would like to be able to negate at will, and then restore the card next turn. And here's the backup. We've got Dynamiscus and Canadia. Glorious little options. We've got the Battle Ocean already, but we haven't necessarily got what we need here. But there's ways around that. We can get to that point. It's just a case of what's my opponent gonna... You've impermed Seahorse. Okay. Seahorse has no abilities and no effects, so you've shotgunned that too soon, sir. So I'm going to need to go get that, cycle it around, get back in my hand. So this should have been the card they stopped, because then that would have been dead in the water there and then. Trigger that. Then again, you might have an Ash Blossom, so this could still negate me. Oh, he's got an option. He's got Summon. Ah, Maxi! The best card in the game. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't have full. True, yeah, this version of deck, no defense against the Nightmare Fuel. Can you do that more than once? Nah, didn't think so. So while we haven't got the guaranteed double search, we can still get a search off by hopping that out. In this case, we've pulled the Paleo engine, Paleo backup. Absolutely gorgeous and normal rare. They are spare monsters, spare material. Ash Blossoms, I'm not going to get the search for the other thing, even though I've already got the field spell. I've got the dangerous thing, I just wanted the extra trap. But I'm not going to get it. I think at this point it's... I believe... you've got to send Marincers to it to take no damage and be fine. So I'm going to stick with those two as they are. Yeah, sure, I could equip two Dubrees, make a complete immune monster, but I'm going to have to just bank on this at this point. We've been interrupted, admittedly improperly. If they'd properly done this, it would have just been that. But yeah, the only other thing we could make would be a 1200 crystal heart. So most of his plays are going to run off this, so let's just remove it from the game. It can't work in its graveyard effect, it can't do this. It'll get its search, so you'll get a cyber spell trap, but I probably don't care about that. You're going to maxi me again. This man really does the shotgun buttons, doesn't he? Now, admittedly, I have shotgun slightly, but I know the danger of a Cyber Dragon. A Cyber Dragon plus any effect monster is a very nasty fusion. So let's see what card they pull. Cyberload Fusion. And or face up banish cards. However, this has got to be field or banished. You haven't got anything on the field right now. Ah, there he is. Now I know how to mess with Galaxy Soldier. You let him summon both and then flip one of them face down. You're gonna throw away... Yep. Hurts to get you a Cyber Dragon, who will be the second pitch. Okay? I know your deck too well. I know when to interrupt you. This is the power of knowledge. So we've got two unknown cards at this point. No, one of them is Cyber. There's one unknown card because he'll summon. That was Cyber Dragon. You can get another Galaxy Soldier at this point. So that might have been preemptive of me because he can go get another Galaxy Soldier, potentially someone anyway, and go. And I'm going to give him a card, which I shouldn't do, but I'm going to anyway. Because if I've stopped him successfully here, I have successfully achieved the state the deck wants to be in. Up, on you come. So, Overload Fusion, one of a card. Nectar! Had to discard a monster, discards another Nectar. So if I hadn't have given him the card via summoning Paleo here, he wouldn't have been able to get on the field. So I've scuffed myself there, that's my fault. The odds of him pulling two Nectar though. But yeah, summoning Paleo did screw me. I should have just held for the next card. But my hand was a little bit forced, now I'm going to get Infinity'd out of the A-ish. Pretty sure this is already over. Yeah. While he did shotgun heavily, he did negate the right thing. I didn't get my effect monster negate, which would have been what I needed to shut down this monster. As it stands, I'm getting my entire field punched out, and I'm going to have one option. Yeah, and I've got a one card play from here. Oh! There you go. Nah, there's no way I'm one card playing for an Infinity. You got gas when you got hands, but you don't have one card starts. At least not in this version of the deck. One card starts don't result in the thing you need. There's a weakness to it right there. It does have a little bit of a recovery issue. If you are outed, you're kind of stuffed. While you're running smoothly, you have a decent recovery, but not outside of that. Understandable. And I said, it was just it was Maxi got me. Fair play. Without that, he wouldn't have lots for the Nectar. The other side of low fusion. Yeah. Okay, this is something. If they negate fish, we might have a bit of trouble here. What? Oh, he only summons level 4s. I didn't read fish properly. Okay, that's entirely on me. I messed up with the fish. Let me go quickly check if I've got enough level 4s to warrant tin goldfish. I may have just made a deck building error there. Give me a minute. And that's everything we're doing if we're going to be tweaking this to make it better than it was. Better, yes. Yeah, there's not many level 4s. Okay, tin goldfish was a mistake. So we need some water monster special summons. So, ooh, some water monster special summons, huh? Because any water monster will do, because we can get 2 out and just go straight into the link 2, even if we can't get the link 1s. Which gives us an option. Effect, water, normal rare. Let's see if we can find a replacement for our tin goldfish boy. What special summons itself? No, that's a tribute summon. Use special summon more of your own kind. Send Umi, no. Banish a frog, no. Definitely not. You're a water type? Attaching 2 materials. Huh. Aqua type. Ah. Zahandu. Whitebeard. No. Crusadia Arborea wouldn't hurt because she just special summons to a link zone. So Arborea is an option for a temporary measure. Let's see if we can find anything better in the meantime. Summon the big ice barrier. Nope. Nope. Graveyard is in. This is in control no monsters, so we've got to get in graveyard. Not going to happen. So Sarctics, no. Okay, Scriptron might actually be the other option. Because you get the link 1, Scriptron can then banish any of them because they're Cyburst monsters. To get the link 2, you just need one other special summon, which we've got. Special summon 2 Marincess monsters requirements. Yeah, that was a bit awkward, two Marincesses. But again, if you've got a special summon, she does bounce back round. As long as I've got a Marincess. Yeah, we've got no special summons. Yeah, Scriptron might just be our boy. We'll give that one a try. Use him as a bit of gas. Yeah, very simple setup. With that slight mistake on the frog wish, that's fine. We'll chalk that one up to a quick oops moment. I'm not even going to count it because it was suddenly a moment of, oh right, I've made a mistake in my deck building. I wonder what deck I might be up against. And we shall again go with the first turn thing and see what my opponents can do. We can set up the first turn, so I want to try some first turn stuff with this deck, although I feel like it might just be better going second at this point. And just trying to use my entire hand to brute force past my opponent's set. Let's see what we've got though. We do have some here. So I think I can get to 2, but not 3, which is going to be a little bit awkward. Okay. We have got, again, a couple of points of disruption. So the goal here is going to be just to mess with them hard enough. So do I want to pull a card back to hand? Or do I want to go fetch and rinse a spell trap? I feel like fetching a spell trap is going to make this play here. Jesse Angel. Get Ash Blossomed. Yeah, annoyingly the Paleos are just coming out awkward for me. I might have to find some more special summons. But they are turning up on turn 1s when I need to set down and hope to tank out. I mean, what could I pull that's so dangerous? I've got the Ocean out already. You know full well what I'm going for here. Oh, I've been sat on... Give me something to chill in. Okay, seriously, what's taking so long? You're imperming it. Understandable. Have a nice day. So, if I set both, I can't use both. So we have a flip down... Unfortunately, it's going to get blown up, but I can give it a little bit of power, have it tank a little bit, and I'll have to just tank. I'm going to have to rely entirely on Paleo to banish whatever is a big threat to Crystal Heart. Like that, the guy's called a 10. Should be what, 800? It's piddling. It's piddling, but you know, it's something. So we then set this and pray. We have a single point of interaction. This is the problem. The deck can just go oops. So there's 2 schools of thought on it. Obviously, I'm using the Paleos because I like them. But yeah, I think you might be able to find some better back row pieces, or even some additional gas for the deck. Because if you can't get the full run, bit of a problem. So possibly finding more special summons. You just want to go hard, get the big girl out, and sit on the fact that you're immune to card effects. Unless they can pop the field spell. And you don't have an Omni Negate for that, but you can just sit on it for a bit. Okay, who are you pulling? What fusion are you about to show me? Mirror Jade, see what it's another Albaz deck. Hardly surprised. Hey, Albaz. You can use mine? You have a good use for a level... Yeah, technically I'm immune to effects, so maybe I'll get away from that. It's going to be interesting to see what he does next. Oh, he's just going to pop Branding Fusion. Okay, you just wanted an Albaz on the field for the extra summon, I guess. Depending which one he summons, I might be able to nip him in the bud there and then. We haven't seen any of the Despia stuff turn up yet. Unfortunately, just Albaz alone is going to punch out my boy. Oh hey, it's the DM. Do I get the moment in top first, or is it still his priorities for the card discard? It's his for the card discard. So yeah, we're pretty much dead in the water here. So that's given us the lesson. The Paleos are a bit too slow. You need more gas to get going off the bat on this deck. Because even if I can stop what comes next, she's getting punched out. Oh, okay. So that's a neat little draw card. And it sets you up to draw a card you want, which I'm guessing he's going to plop the Dark Magician back on top of his deck before shuffling. We are both of his royal rares. attack branded things. Oh no! Oh, you can win from anywhere, so he's put Dark Magical Circle. Okay. Did not realise Soul Servant did that. It just plucks a card of choice out. Very nice. But now you've just changed the deck. I don't know why you changed Soul. Okay. And what are we making out of this then? We are making Dark Magician and Dragon Knight. Hello. Well, I suspect he needs to go to goodbye. Alas, that is not good timing for that to go off and set off that, as it's late for it. I'm still in trouble, because I'm getting punched out here. And in graveyard, he drew one card. Which was the field spell, suddenly? What? When did he put the field spell on top of the deck? He didn't. He revealed a magical circle. Returned to the deck. Did I return to part of the deck or shuffling? So he just shuffled and got lucky and pulled the field spell. Okay. So I've got nothing. This deck does not one card very well. And I've got Canada. There we go. Okay. We down. So the Paleos were a bit too slow. They're an interesting piece of a control shell, but the deck has to go hard and has to go fast. Otherwise you don't get your main effect. So you've got to have more water special summons. Because all of these need water monsters, don't they? Yeah. It's got to be water monsters. So let's rip out our Paleos for a minute as being a little bit slow. And we're going to go hunting for water special summons. So we've got to find some here. No. Quite the Samurai. Huh. Fascinating. Banish Samurai, no. Discard Mermails, no. Special one from the graveyard, no. Ice Hand special something like that. He's done that one. What do? You can discard one card special summon 2 water winged beasts. One from your hand, one from your graveyard, except Blizzard Thunderbird, no. Special summons a Fur Hire. Control an Earth monster. Okay. Crystron has to wait for the opponent's turn. Okay, she needs more things on the field. If this card is special summoned. Specifically targets fish. Except Xyz monsters. Damn, they both lock me into Xyz. You can special summon by removing graveyard, so it's a theoretical option. Let's see what else we can do. Fish and winged beast, no, no, no. That's a hilarious searcher, but no. If this card is sent to the field, to the goes and destroy a battle, summon an oyster token. Possible. So Penguin Squire does actually put in a special summon. Here's a Miyaki. Where is this Crown Tail? During no occasion, monster battle, you can send one of them from your hand to go to summon this card. If you do, no, you take is halved. Okay, that's useful, but it's in the opponent's turn. Phase, no. So Ice Knight just let me have another normal summon. So that's just an additional water summon. Let's go. It's a fiend, isn't it? You lock me out. We're into the mutants. Boy Billy. Bear in mind, if we don't get these two sure, we can use these to get into this anyway. We just need to have lucky and get this. So that means we need to find a Marincess. Any one Marincess to get the Field Spell Searcher, and we can kind of go. Hell, Tiny Spirit's a special summon in theory. Not a very reliable one, but it's a special summon. If tributed, no. Fish, Sea Serpent, or Aqua, Shark Thickness can go off. Oh, you've got a lot more of that right now. But I'm not guaranteeing that line up. No. I think we have to go with this for now. I think that works. That works. I'm going to dismantle some URI boys, aren't I? Obtained order. Remove or search things. Cool. Didn't know they had him there. I can nuke that while I'm at it. That should give me enough. That should give us more than enough points for what we need. Also, yes, the boon that was the Dark Magician gave me packs. Okay, so modification. Oh, a slight mod has been occurred. That's fine. So we're still on the same plan of action. See what we can do. Yeah, he seems to be very starting hand dependent. Hey, they've got the blue eyes, mate. I kind of love it. We're going to keep pushing this first time, just see if we can get off the first bat. Can we do a 5-card starting hand? No, I wager we can. Oh, look at that. That's kind of beautiful for a hand. So this is actually a beautiful opening hand. Let's give this a try, shall we? Innocent start. Okay. I would like to search for a Marincess. I don't need to do that. I mean, I'm going to anyway, so I can have a second freaking Marincess wave. But I'm going to plot this one down first, see if they stop me doing the graveyard recursion. Okay, they've allowed it. Now, in theory, she was probably a better one to stock. She's a 2-card. She's a literal 2-dot drop. She's a literal 2 drop and gets it going really quick. they have a process for this. Look at him roar. No, I'm gonna just summon him real quick. Okay, so we want to make this anyway because try and bait out that we haven't got one. And if I had more of them rinse spells and traps, would still give us a search on that as well. So it might be worth putting the one-offs. If we're in a good situation, we can get that, but I feel 2 monster negates and a beat stick of beat sticks is going to be useful here. This is the Ash Blossom. Yes? Because you don't think I've got the ocean. That's clearly what I'm searching for, right? Look at little blue eyes, he's so happy. Huh, I can't pull Marincess Wave. Oh, this one only pulls the spell. Understandable. And then we go into full power, and we've got Wave in hand, waiting to go. No, when I've got 3. Wonderful. Okay, we've got what we needed. Encoding overloaded. Okay, so I might be having some issues with this, but it doesn't seem to be stressing the CPU any, which is nice. Oh, of course, because you're going to flood out your back row. Sorry, just having a moment of obvious realization why the cards play out of hand. One Marincess card. Yep. So I said, when you get the right starting hand, this was an amazing one. Literally just 3 monsters. And my opponent did nothing to stop me. It works really well. Now, of course, if my opponent's next step is to kaiju me, we die to kaiju. But saying we die to kaiju is fairly synonymous and unanimous. If your monsters are tributed off the field with nothing you can do to react to it, and your opponent then, for example, crusages your face off, still Golden Traps, or this happens, they're still a decent beta. That's a problem, but we can rebuild them. Quite literally. They're going to imp on me? Ah, they could have said no. Okay, so they're down 2 cards, and it is Crusadia! Woohoo! Okay, so we just negate the final guy when they go to swing, right? Oh no, they're in the wrong slot! No, because he can still train up. He might have someone in one hand. You've got to negate the one that's going to do the punching. But the third, it's going to be Avramax, isn't it? I'm going to get Avramaxed and then just sit there and cry because I can do nothing to Avramax. So yeah, how well does this deck handle Ava? Draculings. So pulled a Draco. Draco can get one out of the back. That's the one he normal summoned, wasn't it? So in theory, he's going to need Draco here to do anything more. It's the best gamble I've got to negate him, because he'll pull a spell trap. You're going to try and put that back in his hand so he can use the special summon effect. I don't think I should let you, and take the massive gamble that these two are not another Crusadia monster. Also, at this point, it stops you. Yeah, Crusadia Power. So, was that enough? 2 unknown cards. Any one of them is a monster, and we enter Ava territory. So here's our Centaur at 2k. Ah, he had the one he needed. It was worth a try. And it looks like... Oh, and he had a summon from the grave. Never mind, he was well prepared for this. I took a gamble. Is he going to punch like that, or is he going to go up to Avra? Because if he's just going to punch like that, I apparently missed my get. No, there we go, there we go. No, wait, they're turning into a 2. Dugares to double his attack. And then you've got the bit of power from that, so you're 6-5, 6-9 even. Yeah, that's def. So yeah, I mistimed. I can't use it anyway, but I'm going to try. $8,800. Oof. Ouch. So not the best result there. I feel like I might have to start going second. But we landed a nigh perfect starting point. We just got unlucky. We walked into a Crusadia deck that went, oh, you've got big numbers. I can do big numbers. I wonder if this is actually going to be Spellbook. This will be interesting. Oh, it's up to fate now with what happens next. Oh, we're going second. Okay. I mean, our one win was going second last time, wasn't it? Or did we go first and just note the field down? No, I think we went second. Just punched through. But yeah, so this hand, for example, has potential to just punch through. We've got 4 summons. Oh, we're against the flu. Oh man alive. Okay. This is not gonna end well for me. Summon en masse. Don't normal summon. Don't normal summon. Anyway, I can't normal summon if I do it. I go there into 2, that into the 3, but I haven't got the field spell. I would have to normal summon. But if I'm sitting on the 2 when I normal summon, they can't sack the... It's going to be a tricky one. It's going to be a very tricky one. I suspect your summons only work once. Yeah. And you don't have a special summon requirement, which is annoying. Ah, dang it. Oh, no, I'm just going to get Rised. So I'm about to lose my everything to what's about to go down here. Rip, it's flu. Not a good deck to walk into when you're playing a low-powered NR deck. I should probably incorporate the cards that are like most free players will grab. The one-off bundles that give you one UR for 1,000 gems. If you haven't grabbed them, oof, you know, easy way to get hold of them. Okay, so that card is going to be an extra summon. But ooh, okay, so we actually have a couple of means here. We have a very strange shenanigans going on, and we're going to see if he lets me get away with it. Just gonna stop, you know, just gonna start making things. Don't mind the fish. Do not mind the fish in the corner. I can't use Scriptron because I haven't got a Cyburst monster. However, we can just quietly eat fish into play. Why can I not do the thing? Oh well. Now we trouble. He almost on a flu under his monster, so he's going to start the chain all over again. And this is how he's going to get the Monarch in. Hopefully, he'll pull the Abyss Keeper, and we might have managed to successfully bait. downside is we had to use Sun Angler because apparently I couldn't use any of the effects of the fish. And it occurs to me, the Ascendios have a very similar tactic to that. Oh, okay, you're banishing the Tenyu Spirit. Cool. Let's go to salvage that. Okay, so this hand's going to be a weird one. This frustrating Scripture one's going to be useless. Because this is literally the situation he's for, but Angler gets in the way. Here comes the Mega Monarch. No! Big Burb of the Nope instead. Okay, so we have a one-tap monster negate. It's negate destroy, right? Right, screw it. We're just going to throw the turn. For some reason this fish isn't working. This is a fish. Why can I not use either of these guys' ability? You can target one other fish once you control one card your opponent controls. Banish those cards. Nothing says I can't target them, so I'm very flummoxed why that's the case. Oh well. We tried a thing, it didn't want to work. Huh, if I'd known I could have get him to negate with that, I could have done that first and then done the actual summon. There. I don't know why that happened. That's a very awkward moment where I can't use Abyss Keeper. I don't want to point Abyss Keeper with the fish in front of it. Oh, now he's got the continuous. Okay, it's very over. It's very over because now he's going to start tributing my monsters for his summons. That's so frustrating that Abyss Keeper just didn't work. Each effect. I didn't even use the effect. I summoned the fish for its own effect. Maybe because I put it to a point. Maybe I should have put it over here. So somehow I've double Abyss Keeper. I'm really annoyed by that actually. I've been hoping to just banish off his one monster and give him a bop. And now I'm being tributed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no. No. So Abyss Keeper does not work the way we expected it to. Honestly, I had much higher hopes for this deck initially. It's just been walking into problems. Probably in construction. But I feel like we should probably give it a bit better chance than it's been given so far. For example, what the f am I supposed to do here? Apparently just let my opponent insta-surrender because they didn't want to play the game. Cool, that's one way to get around a bad hand. Maybe I should put Starman in. Starman's funny. Actually, yeah, Starman might be better than the Abyss Keeper at this point, considering the Abyss Keeper is such a letdown. So that might be the next maneuver. Okay, we're going first. We've got to try and set up the big bungus board. Okay, we have a hand. We have a hand that can do. Penguin Squire. Summon thee. Oh, it's Max C. Okay, we're playing the Max C minigame, guys. What's the smallest, most efficient route we can take? 1 to 2 to 3, right? Random change level. Flip. He's gonna have an answer for me. Let's see. Special 1, special 2, special 3, special 4. I will hit 5 at the worst possible point. You got an Ash Blossom in that massive hand of yours now, sir? Apparently not. Cool. And then lastly, we hit Marble. So we've given him a hand and a half to play with. So we're probably just going to get nerked by that, basically. If I need 2 equipments, it's not going to be as bungusy as it could be. Being what, 3-9? Yeah. Okay, that's not terrible though. We can put her back in hand for the starting point. We'd find a way to get rid of this card. Apparently I should have summoned this card and kept her in the graveyard. Worth remembering. Okay, I'm going to have to stop there. Ouch. Man played in the Max C mode. That's a fair and balanced hand right there. Let's do this. Have you got a spell trap removal? Oh. It's a Pendulum player with excessive hand size. I might be in trouble. Purple Poison Magician? There's a Pendulum card in this Pendulum Zone, add a monster of the other type. Okay. I don't think it's going to ever happen. Oh, there we go. Target on Magician Pendulum card. So with Time Pendulograph, you can just pop my spell. And I'm pretty dead. God damn. Granted, the Max C just kind of gave him the answers. Not saying he probably didn't have a decent starting hand anyway. Well, that's a pendulum effect, not a monster effect. Oh no, it's still affected. Okay. But I am still immune to those effects. So that's Time Pendulograph. Here comes the Pen Summon. What have you got for me? What fun is waiting? That's an 11 card extra deck. Hello? It's a very expensive front line there, isn't it? A little bit of everything's just shown up. Cool, good job destroying yourself, I guess? No? I am immune. Okay, here we go. We start seeing the chains. What are we getting? Synchro into Big Savage. Oh, hang on, he's got no link monsters for Big Savage to connect. Oops. Did you just oops making Big Savage instead of a Link monster? Huh. Didn't know that Borreload got the attack power as well. He's actually pretty chunky. Range for Xyz? Terribly Tired Tapir, which just negates all of your monster. Okay! Okay! I think I have flummoxed him with the tankiness that is my field spell. Unfortunately, he's got that trap. That trap is my death sentence. Thankfully, I've got some Runcesses to stop me dying instantly as long as I'm not negated. So I might have had him misplay, which is kind of fun. Or we actually have an option here. You mean to tell me he didn't insta-murder me? Cool. So I'm going to try and go straight to battle phase and just start punching monsters out. Because the more of his pens that are gone, they're gone. And they're both XE monsters. That's an XE. Okay, he's now going to trigger it, right? Here we go. And this is only to do it now because then I can now technically rebuild, but this is a permanent thing. Then you can send a card from field. If he doesn't read and doesn't target the field spell, he didn't read. Okay, we have a Yu-Gi-Oh player. They don't know how to read, and they're not figuring out how my cyber character is immune. Don't get me wrong, this setup should have destroyed me. He could have popped one of his things, just slammed the field spell, and I would be out of play. The whole point with that was to let him blow that up, pull it back with her, re-summon, and re-equip. So I'm going to hold fire. I need to do nothing here. Also, good job, Penguin Soldier. So by all rights, I'm going to chalk it up whatever it is, but this came down to my opponent not reading, not me winning. Let's be blunt. They've also negated all their field. And are possibly just stalling until such time as they can do stuff. So my thought process now is in my next... There we go again. The Link summons back out. My next turn, summon up another marble and swing in. Into defense they go. This card of is a fusion dragon card. No, you can't. You've got Baguska, sir. You've negated your... No, you've got Baguska, sir. You're not going anywhere. There you go, you've moved Baguska. Yeah, Baguska's no good against the pure Link deck. That's all I've got to say. Okay. We're seeing the summons. Verte Anaconda! What fun. I do find this card very annoying. He just keeps getting more value. The cards never end. He's slowly running out, but he keeps getting them back. Oh, and he's back again. Hello! Now what's Anaconda going to do for you here? Other than be a very, very tempting target. Oh, oh, oh. They're making something. They have made Supreme King! Okay. What's he going to become then? I feel like my lack of play has confused him. That's how this feels. Okay, he's doing this. Am I about to see DPE? Insta-fusion? Nani? So you're going to spend another 1,000 on Insta-fusion? Oh no, it's just the 2,000 with him, okay. Oh. Ow. Ah, you're doing this. Because he's level 8, so he'll do massive damage to me. Look at him go. Ow. Solid. Very solid plan. He figured his own line out here. I think I have an answer, however. Marble Rock. I take no damage. Don't get destroyed. I pitch the card that gets pointed out a graveyard to save me from getting destroyed. Tink. Too little, too late? Nope. Oh wait, he hit the field spell. He hit the field spell. He remembered. Mm-hmm. Bink. Okay, so maybe he did know what he was doing, or it just took tries to figure it out. He was using the fact that Pentagraph of it fails. Oh no, but then he targeted for the same field as well. I don't quite know what happened there. Oh, and it's you pop the other one. Okay, so you did the Lyrilusk trick. That's actually kind of ballin'. Right then. Another Penguin Squire! We can chain up! Right, so first things first, I'd like my field spell back, please. Interesting choice. So can I make some stuff big enough to give him some good punch here? I need a full-powered one here, and a secondary one here. That needs... Oh, hello. Are you blowing her up now? I have prepared for this. Nope. Denied. Alright, Snowball Stargazer. Okay, so I've got to try and just... give her some power. Don't know how much that'd be useful, but if it's well back in play, doesn't make it really big enough to make a massive difference here. But what we can do, special summon you, just to get them on the field. I think normal. Reset that. Triggering Penguin Squire again. The boy Penguin Squire. What a silly concept. I love it. He's got another Maxi for me. No, stop drawing all these cards. I've got 3 here. I might just make another marble. Just straight off the back of this one and use these 2 to punch these 2 out. Because that way he only gets 2 cards from it, right? We just straight make a marble, yeah? And deny him his extras. As nice as it would have been to summon that, pull it back into hand, We just on at this point. He's used his pop. on a very strange target, but I get where he was going from with that one. At this point I can probably use... What do you do from Grave? Yes! Yes! Give me the bonus damage! Let's do a bit of recycling, shall we? Because she can be recovered. The two penguins can't. Right, we go to battle. This ain't gonna be enough to kill you. But I'm gonna put you in a bit of a way. Because you've lost some of your options now. Giving you the bonk. But he's back on 4 cards, he could still pend in. Because he can do it in monster or pendulum zone, as long as he has a penned magician somewhere. He'll be able to get rid of her. This time. And it's going to get down to whether or not I can recover hard enough from that. So, interesting setup, interesting methods. That's not Pen Magician. Okay, that's not a Pen Magician. Can't use Pendulum Graph on that. Admittedly, you're probably just going to summon this. Yeah, you're probably going to bring him out. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. His effect goes off. Pop. I lose field. Right? I don't see you doing much else from there. Oh, hello. And an Octagon. Ah, cool. Okay, so big summon turn, big summon turn. Yeah, dive and the anemone really do push this deck. My turns have been very simplistic. If you like short turns, it's definitely a deck for you. You just done. I kind of wish I made her out of there we go, there's the field spell again. So now we're down in power. He gets his draw. He didn't use purple poison. Interesting. What does he do when destroyed? No. I'm surprised he didn't use purple poison to blow up marble. I mean, you can still probably make enough stuff now to yeet at me and break my face. Oh, that attack boost was permanent, was it? Yep. Okay, so she is permanently Fate 100. Oh lord, that's a 4. Link. Avra or Apollosa to 32. 100 higher to get over me. Because I went fully and I can't discard Marble Rock here. So if I draw a Marincess, I can waste that effect. Okay, let's see what we've got. Mwah! Right, can you negate my Sea Nettle? Apple, would you like to negate my summon? You fool! It wants per chain, right? Yeah. Eh? Oh, he's blowing up this one. Okay. He's got me. I don't know if I can play for a full apple at this point with my hand as it is. I should have started with... Hold up. Oh, it's only when she's battled, isn't she? Dear Lord, this man just generated more. And it's only 10 cards in his grave. Then again, half his deck's here, isn't it? So we summon a seahorse. Get negated again and lose. And again. And then we'll be forced to seed. So despite the early misplays, they came out hard on me here. Bang. Yeah. You win, sir. You've got me. If I'd just drawn the field spell, that'd been hilarious. And someone played field spell. So maybe we need some other stuff in this deck for water links here. What other water links are there? No, let's look at the extra deck a little bit. What else can we put into this deck to make stuff you... That's it, huh? That's literally it. Wow. There are no water monsters. Apart from this. Don't get me wrong, that's not a bad shout, having him sit behind Thingy and just ding 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 ding. Alright, I think we've got enough to give this a rundown, and an idea of what it do. Let's have a switch out. Play something a bit... no, I really need to keep it going. Okay, so what am I missing in this deck? I mean, interaction is an answer. I've only got one trap, and it's luck if I pull it. So you might need to lose a little bit of the go in exchange for being able to shut my opponent down a little bit. So we'll do an old classic. We'll just get the forbiddens out. So there's gotta be like the right balance of shut my opponent down versus... Oh right, yeah. Let's drop you. Things Lost Wind or Lost World. There we go. This thing, Lost Wind, is a fantastic card to throw into this mix. The 10U is very circumstantial, so let's drop the 10U for these guys. Definitely played its worth in Penguin Squire. I think Sleepy Maiden is amazing, but you've got to have a Marincess out to get her on the field. Especially since she doesn't count for either of those. That's very frustrating. Alright. So yeah, it's definitely suffering from its lack of SR options here. I mean, we're talking budget. You could probably throw like, I don't know, 3 SRs into it and improve the immensity of this deck. We'll go second here. All right, we've got a starting hand here. But we can only go... We're only going to get 2 at most currently. The Night Express Knight. Oh, I'm against level 10. I'm against rank 10s? Based! Based. Oh, so yeah, her ability to shuffle your traps is interesting. So maybe I'm not leaning hard enough into a normal rare Marincess deck. How did other people figure it up? Ah, they were rocking Abyssal Spike and a few searches. Ah, yeah, that actually makes perfect sense. Ow, I got super annoyed. Okay, I've seen another variant. I'm gonna have a look at it and see if it works out as a build. Because someone was playing this for the NR event. That's a big boy. That's the issue, getting 2 or more Marincesses. Actually, she alone can get me 2 Marincesses. Hang on a second. Watch Seahorse go. Your interaction, sir? None yet. So yeah, those two are in 2-card combo. That's beautiful. Okay, I will give this person's idea a go, because this was my build. I don't know if it worked very well. I feel like it's definitely let me down a little bit. It had its moments, and I definitely had the gas going on it. But let me do it. Let me do it. They're waiting on something, and I'm a little scared, whatever it might be. Does it have to be Joe point 2? Ah. Oh wait. That's fine, you just turn into the other one. Turn into this one. She points left. Sea Angel. Pull the ocean. Ooh, no, nothing from him yet. No, I know I ain't gonna be big enough to stop you, but I have a very, very bad idea. I'm waiting for this interrupt. There's gonna be an interrupt. Oops. Much immunity, very doge. Field spell in play. And we get the Marble Rock. Rook. Who is now immune to monster effects. Not that this guy gives it down monster effects, he's a punch. But I've got something waiting for him. So, let's go. Can you still think now? He's thinking about it. He might have the interrupt. Nope, he's not got me. I've also got the negate node, which is kind of cool. Shame can especially some of the ones once each. Alright, we've got 1 interact. Marincess card. Yes, let's get the recovery button back on here. So we can summon into a pair next turn. Alright, there's no way I'm swinging on you. To you, sir, what have you got? Alright, I like this concept. I will definitely give this a try. Let's see if this works out any different. Alright, what have you done now? The effect of Rail Cannon isn't happening. How about no? What do you reckon? Train. Alright. That's okay. I'm still bigger than you. For now. What else you got for me? This is actually kind of intriguing what this Pogger's man is going to do next. We have found the Based. Okay, you have a level 4. Can you chain on that? Beautiful! Beautiful! How to clear your own field in one easy step. Because I have an effect that says I don't die to battle. Get dunked. Are we doing it again? Oh no, you went battle mode against me. Yeah, alright. Except the tangent to go, she's sitting in there is not a problem. And I can just pull it to hand. Because now your own effect's going to blow up. What have you got? Double-headed anger knuckle. What do you do? Oh, I'd like to activate Lost Wind. Have it back in my field, thanks. You can get a level 10 machine back. Okay, that's convenient. Am I not allowed my Lost Wind? Have you got something in hand that can interact with me? Marshmallow with the bites. Let him have that marshmallow on. It's a marshmallow! Ah, he's getting out of the way now. I'm making a negated monster. He threw Tunneler! Nice! He has to reset everything and draw. Beautiful. Wait, something triggered. Bringing back the Express Knight. He's just getting a level 10 on board. Doesn't this thing have like Bobka or it's kind of an amazing boy. And then the race car, it was sent there, you get to pull level 10, I believe. To your, yeah, we get some Earth Machine stuff going down. Doesn't he have enough for Infinitrack? Not anymore. He did. Ooh, fascinating. And there's Chalice. Beautifully timed Chalice. So now we've got a Lost Wind and a Chalice. That's working out very well. Slight tweak. We've got our optimum version of this deck. I'd like the double summon of Doom, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Power's back. Cool. And that's we'll use her again to get the draw out of deck. Then pull the other grade 1 to get that bonus effect off. Oh, I did it in order. I'm dumb. Meant to put it back in my hand first so I can special summon her bum. Now that she's been put in the graveyard, she can't do a thing till next turn. It's fine. We can buff ourselves up a tiny bit and punch this plan out. But that would be an even clash. So we've got to burn this anyway. Oh no, wait. There we go. have our win here against dear Matt. Up to 3. Okay. What are you gonna summon? It's a choo-choo. You know what? I've got a funny here. I'm gonna forbid him myself for the teeny tiny attack boost, so that I can punch out your entire field. And you're gonna Infinitrack draw 2, and that's okay. Right, now I hit that. Punch at him. Goodbye. Okay. Cool. We've done things. We haven't actually managed to break them yet, which is kind of funny. We might be able to do some damage at some point. That'd be good. We can but hope. Oh, Matt's suddenly having some connection issues. Oh dear. I cannot wait to get the animated versions of these made, so I can just be there chilling, playing games. It's the train again! Which spawns the other train! Man's just had what he needed. This is good train combos right here, because you can use that to just summon a 10, this then chains with it, or the jet chains with it, and you can suddenly turn it into a Link or an Xyz. It's good train stuff, man. The reason the train knight is pan and ballin'. Bye. Are you going to turn into the cannon? Yep. Oh, this looks different. That doesn't work on me. Unless you're going to target this thing. Okay, so he is now out of hand, outside of the fact he's got the Infinitrack here. Alright. What's next, good sir? What have you got for me? Okay, I'm seeing that, but where's this going? I like him, don't get me wrong. Because you can use him to protect others or to negate bonuses on yourself. Is it only in the action monster zone you can equip? Yeah. Nani? Are you going to pop my Sea Angel? Yep. Well, that might sting a bit. Let's lessen that blow. Now you can use your effect to negate that, but that's pretty much the point, isn't it? I actually know this was bait to get me to waste it now. On a monster doesn't matter, because then you can turn him into the 11 afterwards and get big. And that's an explosion waiting to happen. Okay, so you're now immune to all effects, etc. train goes off, pops this. Yep. So the question is, have you got another one of the big ones in hand? I might not even win this one because I've just misplayed quite horribly. I shouldn't have even tried to stop that because he's immune to it and I knew it. He's now going to turn into the rail cannon. He's not. Okay, punch him out now. Nice, super shiny seahorse. Hold up. You get about 2 machines again. That's an issue. So basically need to punch out where the big one comes out. Okay, train's back on the field. Freight train is in play. If I punch that out, he's only got the single freight train. I can't punch out a second freight train. Well, in theory anyway. Let me go pull another card back out of the graveyard here. Because I can make another full powered rock and she'll punch that out. We'll both then just be out. All you've got is that, right? Zones. Oh, that was why I didn't need it. Booyah! Also made a hurt, I'm immune. This has been a long old back and forth. He definitely had the edge and the advantage on the beginning of this match, but I seem to be pulling back okay. And now I've got arrow on either side. Beautiful. And an additional marble rock. Most important, it was a lovely 2-7. I think we've cleared board against this absolutely wacky opponent. I thought it was another train for a second then. Hero freight train being discarded as materials. No, I'm into that too, mate. Nice try. Discard felt like this one. Oh wow! Harvester? The thing you really should have just used to draw cards? Tunneler, sorry, you should have burnt Tunneler a long time ago. I don't know why you haven't. Like, Tunneler could have solved problems for you. I don't think he can still draw a monster out of his deck, so he might be able to pull something off here. He might still have a comeback. That's scary. Now, if he does this right, gets back into the big cannon. I die? Drag shovel. Okay. Is he going to remember he's got the Infinite Track in the graveyard now? He's remembered. He's on something. He's back on his BS. We're about to see some Infinite Track stuff going on down here. Yep. 2 cannons are back in play. Unknown what he's drawn. It needs to be something impressive, like a pair of level 10 special summons, or he's not getting what he wants. Xyz with card effects, okay. He's 2 ranks higher. So he's got the rank up, but he's not got a way of getting anywhere special from here. Oh, hi friend! See, throwing away the Infinite Track card, you get rid of that. To get him out. Okay, why him? So you're now switching this out for a 5. Can he special summon a 5? Eh? You gonna make a 7? One spin turn. Okay, I'm gonna get the trap. This is a fascinating play. This man is going. We have been in this match for a while. He just pogging out. So we have 7s now. He's now got some 7s. Defense. It's 3100. Alright, so you've pitched him a bit brave, yeah. So you've got a spin turn. It might be dangerous, it might be worth paying attention to. Hey, it's night. What do we got? Not a lot right now. I honestly want to start putting cards back so we can maintain combo. Is he blowing up him? Ah, you've popped my field spell. Shice! Very well timed, sir. Well, don't that just beat all? I misplayed. I should have just gone straight to battle. I was trying to be fancy. That's on me. I should have just punched. He's gonna go to 4K, but has, however, got me sweating. If I put a card in my hand, I'd have been fine, but I didn't. Both new pops it, I can bring this one into play. Get the field spell back in action. Set off a combo. Like any risks. I need to put the Berko back out there, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's gonna punch this one if he's smart, this one if he's stupid. So it can't do anything, it's just there. I messed up, I should have just punched it. Damn. Petty. I'm about to punch you now. You know how I'm about to punch you? I'm gonna normal summon once and end you. I don't think I even need the field spell. Are you ready for this cat? Just get this in hand if we've done it much cheaper and easier. Let's be fair. I messed up. I am misplaying, because I'm having a bit of fun. I could have just put it in my hand, crashed, pitched. Has he got anything? Has he got anything? Put that in defense. Defense when negated. If he now pitches that off. No, he actually has me. Yeah? I feel like you just screwed up. You could have used him to pull another level 10 out of the... Turn it into the normal guy and just smack me down. You misplayed back, sir. What a fascinating misplay that was. I know I can fetch the field spell, but I have no way of actually triggering it in the way I'm supposed to. But we build in bits, right? Get me a card. Get me the card. Back online. She can only special summon him, so not yet. We need enough of the things back in the deck to make another one of her. And that's difficult. Ooh, I should have just done the simple method. I should have another turn or two to do all the summons I need. And every time I delay, there's a chance of him just going naff. While that's there, I'm immune. Okay. Has he twigged that you can just... No, he's switching to this one. Okay. You're not going to boof yourself off for... Nope. So you've given me an easy punch, and it seems like bait. But alright, I'll buy the bait. Oh. What's he putting in his hand? Harvester. Harvester, and I can give him like a nice 12. I've got to making a move now. I can get 2. When do we get the fish thing to work this time? If we can get fish to work, we've got a chance. What? We've got to get fish to work. Tag out. This man doesn't die because I've only got 1 punch. And he's broken my field spell too many times and I forgot to keep refreshing it. Yeah, you caught me out at just the right time to pop that field spell. Well played on that front. This match is taking forever. We're 15 turns in of a stalemate. in which I think he's slowly starting to gain advantage over me because I now need to recurse most of my graveyard. There's a face down. So he can make a 12. Has he got a 12 hiding in here? If it's the one I think it is, I'm screwed. Cool, you got the bulldozer. Attributing this. Eh? Defense. I might be just putting him in attack mode. So we're seeing 5 now. I'm waiting to see some of my Marincess fucking waves so I can start negating shit. That'd be great. Hello, Riverstormer. You're a search, aren't you? I've added a hand of threat to graveyard. What are you doing? He is sending Trencher to graveyard to give him another special summon. No, he's added a super train to his hand. It can attack now. If he goes into all-out attack, he wins, right? Tell me it's over, Matt. Let me just chalk up my next loss for this deck. Gustaved! There we go. I'm getting Gustaved. And then any punch into the angler wins the game. Right? We're done here? I can go home? Well, for those of you watching, I am going to cut stream off here while Matt makes up his decision to press punch. Sure. Use 2 Infinite Rounds. Oh, Dreadnought, Mountain Triumph. Okay, so you built the biggest bungus at the last second here. Okay, so while Matt is fudging about,